What is up, Notre Dame Fighting Irish fans? It's your old friend IndyCar Timm here with the Fighting Irish Daily Blitz post-game edition. Happy Saturday to you. I did not have it in me last night to do an immediate post-game video. It was late for me. I know it was Friday and Central Time is where I'm at and everything, but good God, it was late. It was a long Friday for me. But here we are, Saturday, Victory Saturday for Notre Dame. As the Fighting Irish get a late pick and a field goal to make the title game with a 27-24 win over Penn State. I am IndyCar Timm. This is the Notre Dame Fighting Irish Daily Blitz right here on FanStream Sports. Find us at fanstreamsports.com, the FanStream Sports mobile app, and wherever you get your podcasts. And don't forget about our YouTube channel. We would appreciate you liking, subscribing, commenting, all of the things that you do on a happy Saturday. Penn State quarterback Drew Aller said he was trying to throw the ball into the ground. Notre Dame defensive back Christian Gray dove for it anyway, and luck of the Irish, the ball ended up right in his hands. A few seconds later, Gray and Notre Dame found themselves with a spot in the national title game after a thrill-a-minute 27-24 victory Thursday night in the Orange Bowl. Gray's snag of Aller's ill-advised pass crossed the middle at the Penn State 42 with 33 seconds left, set up a 19-yard drive. That ended up with a Mitch Jeter game-winning 41-yard field goal. The Irish, the number 7 seed in this 12-team playoff, will have a chance to bring home their 12th title at first since 1988. Back to the Golden Dome with a game on January 20th in Atlanta against the Ohio State Buckeyes as they beat Texas in another thriller in the Cotton Bowl on Friday night. Penn State quarterback Drew Aller said he was trying to throw the ball away. He explained he saw the first two options covered on the play. Then he just wanted to throw the ball into the dirt, but the throw, he was under pressure. He was throwing across his body, had zero zip on it, and he could not reach his receiver or the ground. Gray, just an absolutely outstanding play coming from behind the receiver to dive for the ball and make the catch. It was one of the more memorable, more outstanding plays in this college football playoff that you will see. And, it's been kind of a dull, sleepy couple of weeks, I think, of the college football playoff in the first couple of rounds. But here, the semifinals, Orange Bowl, Cotton Bowl, I think held up to everything anybody thought that it could be in this play. And, again, the playoffs failure, no. I don't know anybody that expected the likes of SMU to keep up with Penn State or Boise State or any of these lower tier, yes, they are lower tier teams, to keep up with the top seeds in the college football playoff. You were just fooling yourself. The scores that we had, I exactly what I thought it would be. Would we like to see more competitive games in the early rounds? Yes. Will that eventually happen? Maybe. I think you'll have an upset here and there as the years go on. Not what you see in college basketball, for sure. You won't see those types of upsets at that frequency. But I think the college football playoff so far has been everything I thought it would be. And if some are disappointed, well, then their expectations were probably out of whack. You just expected too much, because it's exactly what I expected. Penn State coach James Franklin fell to 4-20 with the Nittany Lions against teams ranked in the AP Top 10. The number 6 seed Nittany Lions ended the season 13-3. Notre Dame quarterback Riley Leonard shook off a late hit in the second quarter that sent him to the medical tent to be checked for a concussion. He came back and led the Irish on 4 scoring drives in the second half, including the final one. Leonard finished with 223 passing yards, including a key 10-yard dart to Jaden Greathouse to convert 3rd and 3 on the last drive. Leonard also had 35 yards rushing and passed and ran for a score each. With 4:38 left in the game, the senior quarterback hit Greathouse for a 54-yard score to tie it at 24 after his defender slipped down. The game started slow and boring, but Riley's injury sort of injected weirdly life into things here. He led Notre Dame on TD drives of 75 and 72 yards in the third to take a 17-10 lead. At that point, we were just getting started. Penn State had its chances, and Aller considered a first-round pick by some if he leaves for the NFL. Not by me, but by some. will spend the offseason reliving that last throw or maybe trying to forget it. Penn State forced a Notre Dame punt and looked assured of at least going to overtime when they took over at their own 15 with 47 seconds left. After a gain of 13, Allard dropped the pass and had the pressure coming. He threw across his body to the middle of the field where Gray picked off the ball. A review showed it was a catch. The Irish were on to the next step on a road that looked all but impossible when they fell 16-14 at Northern Illinois back in week 2. Sorry to bring that back up, but who cares now, right? Who cares? Nick Singleton ran for 84 yards and all 3 Penn State touchdowns. Off target for much of the day, Allard finished 12 of 23 for 135 yards and an interception. When Riley Leonard went out, backup Steve Angeli came in and injected life into the Fighting Irish offense on the way to the first score. Angeli went 6 of 7 for 44 yards and moved Notre Dame to field goal range to trim its deficit to 10-3 just before halftime. So, again, expectations aside, I would love to hear what you guys thought. Obviously, everyone's happy with the win. But not just this game, not just the Orange Bowl game, maybe not just the Cotton Bowl game, but overall, what are your thoughts on the first ever 12-team college football playoff? We know we're not done. We're down to the final 2. January 20th. Get all choked up already. Ohio State, Notre Dame should be another good one. I would also accept your predictions, although we will have a preview show for that game. I would accept your predictions for Ohio State, Notre Dame in the college football championship game. But I would love to hear what your thoughts are overall on the playoff, on the Notre Dame's run. Maybe what you thought after that week 2 loss at Northern Illinois or against Northern Illinois. What were your thoughts versus your emotions now? I would love to hear all of that at IndyCar Timm on social media, or I would rather you just find the video on our YouTube channel and comment under that, and we can make all of those comments part of the next show here on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish Daily Blitz, part of the preview show for the Ohio State Buckeyes in the championship game for you. That's going to do it for us. Again, appreciate you guys tuning in. We do these things quick so you don't have to commit a lot of time, and we leave plenty of room here for you guys to comment and be a part of the show. We appreciate you very much here on FanStream Sports and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish Daily Blitz. Until next time, boys and girls, I am IndyCar Timm, and we'll see you.